Hey comic book fans, my nerdy friends, and my geeky padres, what's going on? It is the end of the week. I finished up my books. I only had 5 to read. So we're just going to dive into these lightning round reviews. Alright, first book is first. FF issue 16, the final issue. This issue was $3.99. The book is normally $2.99, but because it's the last issue, they added some extra pages, and you could really tell. This felt like a longer issue, and it wrapped up a whole lot of things pretty nicely. There were some things that either I didn't remember or they came from Fantastic Four. So I was a little bit confused on a few things, but overall it wrapped up very nicely. Really bummed to see this story go. It was a really nice, refreshing, lighthearted book in the middle of all my other serious books. So that's going to be missing in my collection. Well, in my hauls. I mean, right now there's Superior Foes of Spider-Man. As long as that continues, I kind of have that as in that role as the funny, lighthearted book. But I don't know how long that's going to stay either. But definitely going to miss this title. Great cast of characters, great story, great interaction between all the Future Foundation kids and the teachers. Definitely going to miss that. But overall, pretty solid issue. Really, really good, and a really great title. It's just really good. So if you get the chance, pick it up in trade, or if you can find the single issues. I mean, it's a 16-issue run of a great story. So yeah, really, really good. Alright, and next we have issue 27 of Animal Man. This one picks up where issue 26 left off, with Animal Man coming back to Earth from outer space, and him coming back to take over the Red that's been kind of overrun by the Single Totem and Brother Blood. Is it Brother Blood? I think. Or the Church of Blood. Is that what they're calling it? Meanwhile, his wife is getting bombarded by questions. His daughter's trying to run away from the Church of Blood. It's just kind of setting up a final battle situation. And I'm really curious to see what happens. Really, again, another book that I'm really sad that it's going. I know when I first picked it up, I wasn't too impressed with it. I picked it up on an issue that featured a whole lot of twittering, and I didn't really like it. But I stayed with it, and I'm glad I did, because this story's been pretty awesome. I'm going to want to go back and collect the issues before I jumped on. I think I jumped on at 20, which feels like it was before that, but I think it was issue 20. So I'm going to try to go back and try and find 1 through 19, but we'll see. But yeah, really good. I've heard a lot of really good things about this book since it's been going. So really good, really bummed that it's only got 2 issues left after this one, but really psyched that Jeff Lemire is going to be able to end it the way he wants to, and with him doing the art and the writing, I think it's going to be awesome. So Animal Man 27, really, really good. Next, we have Trinity of Sin, Pandora, issue 7. I've been really, really down on this book. I don't like Pandora as a character. The only reason why I'm picking it up is because of the Blight storyline that's going on. This issue kind of changed that. The story was really good. It was written really, really well. It felt poetic to me. I mean, I believe there was a little spot where there was some poetry from somebody from a long time ago. I can't even remember. But the way it was written felt poetic to me. The art was really good. The story is progressing in a way that I continue to be happy with it each issue. Into the Blight story, it's just going to take a very long time for this to end. I believe this is the 9th part of Blight, and it goes on for 18 parts. Now, it's not really that long, considering one book comes out every week for the Blight story. So really, we got just over 2 months left. But when you look at it, like there's 18 parts, you're like, holy cow, there's 18 parts. But this one was really good. The team of Phantom Stranger, Nightmare Nurse, Constantine, Swamp Thing, and Pandora, I think works really well. There's a lot of it really is like an internal conflict between the group, and I enjoy that as much as I enjoy them working together and getting things done. In this book, this issue, they work out a plan, a battle plan against Blight, and starts putting that in motion. And I forgot Deadman's in here too as the Sea King. Forgot about that. I liked that addition. I don't know about as the Sea King, but I do like Deadman being found and being brought back into the Justice League Dark. But yeah, I like how this story is going. I like how it's progressing. I've been enjoying it with pretty much every single issue that's been coming out. So I'll stick on until then. I think, personally, I'll be dropping quite a few DC Dark books after the Blight series, because it seems like they're just going event to event to event to event, and I don't really like that. So I'll be dropping Pandora, most likely be dropping Constantine, because I just don't see it going anywhere after the events. I think I'll still keep picking up Justice League Dark, because I really like how everybody's written in that, and I like the art in that. But I think I might be dropping Phantom Stranger as well. I'm iffy on that. So we'll see. But this issue was really good. And if you're reading the Blight series, you'll know it's been really, really good. Next we have Bedlam. This is issue 11. I said issue 10 I was going to drop it. I didn't end up emailing my shop, which I need to do after this video, because I am dropping it for sure now. This issue didn't really do much for me. It doesn't have the same feeling that it used to in the first 6 issues. I just don't. It doesn't get me anymore. I like the dark psychological type things going on, and what they try to do in this issue, I get it. I just don't feel like it's working well. There's going to be people in the community that read this book and loved it, I'm sure, and I'm glad you guys are liking it. For me, it's just not there. Like, I don't feel like Nick Spencer is putting out his best in this book, and understandably so, because he's got so many other things going on. But I mean, if you're going to put out a book with the caliber of content it had with the first story arc, and you're going to continue it with this, it just feels lazy. And the artwork, Ryan Brown doing the artwork, I feel sorry for the guy because I feel like he can't do what he wants to do because he's trying to follow Riley Rossmo, follow his style the way Bedlam started, and I just don't feel like it's working well. And then the release schedule for this book, I mean, it could be 2 months before the next issue comes out. It could be a month. It could be 3 weeks. We don't know. It's just so inconsistent. I don't think I'm going to be sticking with it. I can't deal with it. It just doesn't, it's not doing it for me. It's not the story that I want. So, I'll be dropping Bedlam. This is the last issue I'll be picking up. And last but most definitely not least, we have Walking Dead issue 120. First off, love this cover. This, Negan and Rick about to bump heads. Loving it. And the interaction between these two guys in this issue was just fantastic. Everybody that's reading this is saying that it's not all out war, it's just drama and talking, and yeah, I get that. There is that. But it's a build up to the big fight that we're waiting for. And this brought it one step closer to that, I think. Is just the way things are progressing. I think everybody expected a little bit more since it's double shipping these last couple months. When it first started, I said that I think it's going to be one issue of build-up a month and then one issue of action a month. I'm kind of right, because it's like half the book in each book has a little bit of action and a little bit of drama and a little bit of build-up. So I feel 100% great about this story. I think it's fantastic. I continue to love it. The dialogue in it is hilarious at points, really kind of offensive at points, and I enjoy that. The character interaction in this, true, I'm getting kind of lost in the amount of main characters we're supposed to have now. So one person kind of in my head mixes up with another person, but when I think about it, I get that figured out. I don't know. I'm loving this. If anybody else isn't, everybody has a rightful opinions, and that's what makes this great. But my opinion on this is that this event is going pretty much the way I expected it to, and it's going really well, I think. So, really excited to see what happens in 2 weeks. And yeah, really, really great. So that's all my lightning round reviews for this week. Next week, I looked at comiclist.com. I'm stuttering today. I got a lot on my mind. But looked at Comic List, and I have 6 books coming out this next week. So another pretty light week, and I'm kind of happy about that. I might even drop another one from the list. Thinking about it, we'll see. But I'm also in the middle of reading another trade. I got another trade review shot, and I just gotta post it. I'll probably post it on Monday, because I'm gonna try to stick with that schedule. Monday trade reviews, Wednesday hauls, and then sometime towards the end of the week, lightning round reviews whenever I can make it. So we're gonna stick with that for now, and it seems to be going pretty good. So you can look forward to my review of Northlanders Book 4, The Plague Widow. That'll be on Monday. You can check that out. And hope you guys enjoyed all your books this week. And I'll be talking to you later. All right? Bye.